This is a special edition of Outlandish, the life and death of FWWA. You've seen exclusive interviews from Sean Armstrong, Kid X, hopefully from Antonio Jenkins, but we're getting an interview with somebody who I'm surprised, I'm really, really surprised that she's willing to do this interview. I thought she would give me the big FU sign, forget you, I'm not going to do it. She's breaking her silence, and I'm not mean fart in silence, but she's breaking her silence here on Outlandish. Well, not Outlandish, the life and death of FWWA. Now, explain to everybody, what did you do at FWWA and what were your duties, and I'm going to have you hold the mic and do it.
Okay. Well, my duties at FWWA, I was co-owner with Sean Armstrong, Antonio Jenkins, myself, and John Dreamer. And we started, I don't know, back in 2003, 2004, maybe? Something to that effect. We're trying to go professional because, yes, I admit it, I did start out in the yard up on Reservoir Hill with Landis's Federation. I have no problem saying that, unlike some other people who, even professionals, have problems saying that they even started back in the yard. But I admit it, I have no problem saying that. And then we all wanted to turn professional, so we started a group, Fort Wayne Wrestling All-Stars.
Now, the question is, everybody wants to know, I've heard rumors saying the fact is that you wanted it to be all about you. I've heard that it wanted to be all about that person, that person. Was ego really a big problem in it? In my opinion, I think it was ego and who wanted to get over. That's just my opinion. What's your opinion about that?
There was some ego, but it wasn't, I didn't want it all about me. I wanted it all about the wrestlers. I cared about the guys. I didn't want anyone getting hurt. I want to make sure that our federation was up to par and what we needed to do to give the best entertainment to the fans. But some people decided to take over and not listen to what myself and Sean and Tony were trying to say and trying to do for the federation. We were trying to do our best, and it just went to heck in a handbasket.
Well, TVMA, you can say hell. But, see, the thing is, I want to know personally. I've asked Sean this, I've asked John this, I've asked everybody else. We're going to find out from what John's going to say. But why did you guys shaft me? After all, like I said, no ego, nothing like that. I had a name, I could draw a crowd. Why did I get the shaft?
The truth, my opinion.
I'm not going to get hurt.
Sorry. My opinion.
I'm not going to get hurt. I've heard it all.
Bruiser Jr. gave us our first shot in the ring at his show at Sunset Hall. Jeff and Sean and me were in that ring. He gave us our first shot to be in the ring and see what we can do. After that, after being in a professional ring and seeing how it all ran, I never went back into the yard. I never did that. Jeff, you, Kid X, and a bunch of the other guys, instead of going more professional because you were in the ring, you guys went back into the yard. You don't do that. That blew your reputation and what everyone thought of you. And you got your chance, which is amazing, and you're working with a good group of guys now, FEW, shout out to them. They have a show outside in the baseball park, right?
Yeah,
coming up outside at the baseball park out Maple Crest in that one park. I didn't do anything after that, but my very best friend, Greg, Big Daddy Dean, Mean Mike, and Garrick Walker, Bipolar, trained me, and they let me into their circle, into their ring and everything, and I've never looked back. I've been with them for about 16 years. I've been in the business for at least 17, 18 years.
That's good. So now, what I've seen, and as a friend and as a coworker or whatever, etc., whatever I've done, everything with you guys pretty much. Was there too much personal stuff involved, like love triangles? He said, she said bullshit. What's your opinion about how that all turned about, especially when you guys had something going good, and did that really tear it apart? Like I said, don't be afraid. No, nothing's going to happen. Just don't be afraid. Is that what tore FWA apart? No lies, no bullshit. Tell the truth.
Yeah, there was some personal problems, some personal things going on. I don't want to give names, but they know who they are. I'm not like that.
Right.
I don't want to put anything because I still talk to the one guy. We're still kind of friends. Once everything started in that triangle, things started falling apart with the business. We kind of had it up to here with the one person, and we kind of were burned out and didn't want to do it anymore, and it was a lot of problems.
Would you be willing to do at least one more show to go out professionalism-wise, make sure that everybody knows, hey, we're not here to leave a bad taste in your mouth, we're here to do it. If you had opportunity, would you do it?
Yes, I would definitely love to do one last show for FWWA. Go out the way we came in with a bang. We'll see what we can do, but like I said, for years and years, Fort Wayne is a real tough place to be in for wrestling. But if we can get a good group of guys together, I would love to do it.
This has been Jeff Landis with Lethal Injection. This has been her side of the story. Finally, she's broke her silence. What gives? Who knows? Like I said, you're going to see all kinds of exclusive interviews from wrestlers, from independent wrestlers, from vendors to everybody else who's worked for the FWWA. Like I said, this is a different subject of what I'm doing now. So stay tuned for some more in-depth stuff that they're not going to cut. Stuff that's going to be so hot that Harlem Heat wish they never tagged up. That's probably the dumbest thing I said besides the Raw meat thing. But stay tuned for Life and Death of FWWA. Yeah, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that, transfer that